morning, everyone. It's another freezing cold morning here in Melbourne, and in order to warm myself up, of course, I'm going to do a puzzle. And because I haven't mentioned it in a couple of days, I thought I would do another puzzle from the Welcome to Some Dots pack. So I think I mentioned in the video I did about a week ago where I announced the pack. It had already been released. This is not a pack that I'm running on my channel, but there was a couple of puzzles that had been mentioned as possible puzzles I could do, and the one that I did, which I cannot remember the name of because I'm me, was one of the two, and the other one that we were talking about possibly doing was this one, Stod Dots by Randall. And yeah, I'm going to give it a shot today. I know nothing about this puzzle other than the rules, and that it was a contender for the puzzle I would do to announce the pack on my channel. So yeah, links to the pack will be below. Links to the puzzle will be below. I think I've continued to put Welcome to Some Dots on all of the banners of my videos. And the reason I did want to do this is because with the other events that have been starting on my channel, so the fact that I've got Race to 37 that has just been announced and lots of videos coming out there, I don't want people to get distracted from the fact that there's just so much going on. And there's packs flying around so many different communities and everything, with the Cracking the Crypto Discord archive just having hit 7,000 puzzles, and there being a puzzle pack there. There being a bonus puzzle pack for free for everyone on the Cracking the Cryptic Discord server, so you can go check that one out. So on their Patreon, so if you go to their Patreon, I believe there's a free post that has come out either now or will soon. So yeah, just so much stuff everywhere. Puzzle creators love to create, and we're going to keep doing that. But you know, Welcome to Some Dots is a thing, so let's have a look at it. So this is Stod Dots by Randall, who was, I believe, the person who put most of the work into getting the pack organized. And yeah, what are the rules? So we have normal Sudoku rules apply. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We have these sum dots, and the way sum dots work is quite simple. It's kind of a mesh of constraints that already existed. All of the details of that, including the history, is in the pack. Go grab it if you want to find out. So the digit in the brown diamond circle-y thing, the sum dot, is the sum of the cells, all of the cells that the dot touches. So for example, these 4 cells will sum to 25, those 2 cells will sum to 5, those 2 to 12, those 4 to 30. So that's the way sum dots work. And then we've got 4 palindromes. So these palindromes will read the same forward and back. So what that means is if this is 3 and this is 6, this will be 6 and this will be 3. So as long as this reads the same in each direction, we are golden. So they're the rules. Let's give this a shot. Okay, when I first attempted this puzzle, and yes, I'm jumping in before you see me attempt this puzzle, I got completely lost. I realized not long into it that this was going to turn into a coloring puzzle, and I tried to do it as a coloring puzzle, and after about 12 minutes, I had made a couple of discoveries, and I just completely lost it. My eyes started to hurt, which is what happens with me when I get some steady blocks of color with lots of variations. It starts to kaleidoscope and my vision gets blurry and I start getting watery eyes, and I had to use eye drops, and that meant I couldn't actually read properly for about 45 minutes, and then my workday started. So my workday is now over. It's been about 10 hours, and I really don't remember the tricks, although I imagine they'll come back to me. But I've got an idea on how I can attempt this puzzle without using all of the coloring. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try this again without using all of the coloring by using the letter tool. So let's give this a shot. So what I'd originally done is I basically turned around and said, okay, these have to be low. And I had started doing high-low coloring, and then I started using different colors to try and distinguish them. But what I'm instead going to do is I'm going to turn around and use the letter and say, these both have to be A. And they have to be A because they're on a palindrome. And these are on a 5, so these both have to be B. Now this is going to be a different these are going to be C and D, and I'm going to call this one C, and I'm going to call this one D, because I know this is going to be C and therefore low because it's on a palindrome, which means this can't be CD, so this is going to be A, oops, and this is the problem I have with the letter tool. This is going to be AB. Now, this means this is going to be AB, which means that is low. Now, if this is low, the highest it can be is 4, and 4 to 12 is going to be high. Now, that does mean that the lowest this can be is 3. So this is 3 or 4. C is 1 to 4, so this is high. This is also low, and it's AB, and it sees AB down here. So this is, and I'm having to use the switch between the letter tool, which is a bit slower. This is CD. This here is going to be C or, whoops, C or D. And this therefore means the highest here is 4. So this is going to have to be high, has to be above 6, because I can't put 5 on a 10 clue. This is going to have to be high. And I'm going to try and do this with just high-low colouring. Now, I really don't remember what the tricks were because I really started to get a horrible headache and I'm trying to figure it all out again. But I think this all holds true and this will be easier for me to read. So AB, AB, this has to be CD. I'm just calling that C, which means this has to be C. This is going to be opposite C on a 10 clue. These will be AB because they can't be CD. This will be AB, which has to be 3 or 4. This one does. So this has to be 3. I hate pencil marking this way. This has to be 3 or 4. So this one has to be 1 or 2. But that doesn't tell me anything about it. And if this is 4, this will be 8. So this is going to be 8 or 9. I can't believe I'm using a mouse for pencil marking, but there we go. Now, I can't put any more blue in this column. In fact, AB has to be in here. Oh, AB is in here and I can't put blue in this column. So these are A and B. So those are AB. I did get a little further than this doing colouring, but at this point my eyes were already starting to hurt because I think I had something like 8 different colours with slashes and stuff on the grid. This is definitely easier for me. And I hope it makes a more interesting video. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm just trying to present the content and the puzzles I'm given while... Back to the puzzle, sorry. So C and D can't go in there or there, and that's not C or D. So these have to be low and... CD. So these... Okay, so now that's interesting. So this is C. So this is not C. Back to letter. This is not C. This is D. So this is not D. This is C. And this is not C. This is D. So these are different. I don't know what that does for me. I really don't know what that does for me. Because if they were the same, I could have said that was whatever that is. Let's call this A, B, C, D. Let's call this E. Oh, actually, I'm not going to call that E. I'm going to call those E. And then I'm going to ask questions about those. Because they have to be high. Because if they were 5, then these two would sum to 10, and these would have to sum to 20, which isn't possible. 9, 9 is only 18. So these are high, and they are both E. And I do not know what is up with my music, so I use music in the background. I've said this before. I use music in the background to keep myself calm and keep a lot of background noise out of the way. So these are both E. Hang on, so E can't go there or there, and these are all like, this is E. So that's E. Which means, okay, these also have to be high, and they can't be E. So let's call that F. Let's call that F. That letter is F. F can't go there or there. So it can go in one of those two. What about this letter? Well, it can't be E or F. Can that be 5? So if, yeah, it can. It absolutely can. Because if they're 5, the other two have to add to 9. So let's call this one G. Not in the corner. I want to put that in the middle. I'm setting this as G. G can't, hang on, G can't go here. So this has to be G. That is absolutely G. Because whatever that is, yeah, that has to be G. Sorry, I'm not used to doing this with letters, so I'm definitely a lot slower than I normally am. So now this can't be E, can't be F, and can't be G, because G has to go here, because this sees all of those, and these are not G. These are low, and G can't be low because it sees A, B, C, and D. And it can't be, and yeah, this is the only non-low cell it sees. So this is G. This can't be E, F, or G. It can't be A, B, C, D. So this is something else. Let's call it H. H is in one of those two. H, again, could be five or high. That can't be F. F can't be here, and it can't be down here because this is E. F is in here, so F is in there. So this is not F. Not F. Sorry, I am not used to using. So this is F, which makes that high. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. This is I. Because that's what's left in the row. This is a HI pair. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is a HI pair. So I'm going to remove that and I'm going to put that in as a high pair. But I don't know those are high. In fact, do I know what G is? No, I don't. I know I is high, but I don't know that H is high. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. This is I. So I is 8 or 9. So this is 8 or 9. So this is 1 or 2. So this is 1 or 2 and this is 3 or 4. So This is H or I because that completes the row. This is a triple, which is A, B, C, D, E, F, D, E, G. This is a triple, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I. This isn't a triple because hang on. Oh no, I don't know that is H. Yes, I do. I know that is H. Because this is D, this is C. Those are different, so these have to be different. That can't be I. So that is not I, that is H. H is now high. That is not H. That is H. No other way. And therefore is high. I is high. That is high. G is 5. So everywhere there is a G, am I going to start replacing letters with digits? Am I going to start replacing letters with digits? I think I am. So that is 5. I am going to color this green. And I'm going to go into here and I'm going to remove the G and I'm going to add in a 5. So I'm going to do it that way. Now there's a 5 in here as well. So I remove the G and put in, this is tricky, 5. Now these have to sum to 9, but I is 8 or 9. But these have to sum to 9. So I is 8. I is 8. This is 8. This is 8. This is 2. I should have made a note of what all of these were. Hopefully I won't need it because these are now 1 and 4 because that is 4. So this is CD. So CD is 2, 3. So 2 and 3, which I could have got from the palindrome. So this is 1 and 4, but I don't know the order. So I can remove the AB and make this a 1-4 pair. I can remove that and make that a 1-4 pair. These are a 2-3 pair. This is 3, this is 2, this is 3, this is 7. So this is 7, these are 7. 7 and 7 is 14 plus 5 is 19. This is a 3, which means it's low. Puts 3 in one of those two. E. Have I got E yet? Well, hang on. These are all 6s and 9s. And these are all 6s and 9s. So, whoops, I don't want to remove the color. What I want to do is remove the center mark and make those 6, 9. Now, AB is 1, 4. I think I do want to remove these letters because these are now 3, 5, 6, 9. That can't be 3. This is now, forget the F, this is now 1, 2, 5, no, not 2, 6, 8, 9. C and D we know is 2 and 3. Actually, I'll just do that. That's 2 and 3. And these are, I'd actually pencil mark that wrong, hadn't I? Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. And I think I've replaced everything now. This 4 is making that 1 and 4. Oh, that 3 is making that 3 and that 2. This 3, yeah, I'll get to that in a moment. Actually, this 19, this is 18, yeah, this is 1. So these are 24. Let's keep the colouring going because, as I said, triple colouring without slashes and stuff is fine. It's when I've got 8 colours on the grid with slashes and I'm trying to track by colouring. Colouring as an indicator is fine for me. You don't care. You don't care. This is 24 in 3 that all see each other. That's 7, 8, 9. Those are all. I'm doing high-low, so those are all high. Those are 7, 8, and 9. 7. Actually, I can do similar down here, can't I? So these sum to... Actually, I don't know what they sum to. These will either be 12, which means these would need to be 18, or 18 needing 6, 9. And this is the same. This will need to be 6, 9. That's nice. So there's no 9 here. There's no 9 here. So this is the 9. There's no 9 there. There's no 9 there. There's no 9 there. Need to put a 1 in one of those two. That's a 1, 6 pair, surely, because I can't put 6 or 1 there. So this is a 1. Yeah, that's... No. Because there's a 6 in the box already. So 6 is either there or there. That's fine. Sorry, I forgot that these weren't in the box. I almost made a mistake. 8 is in one of the... So there's an 8 in that 22 with a 6 or a 9. That's got to apply some pressure. What about this 25? Because, actually, no, that is under more pressure than it looks. Because if this is 9, 7, this is 16, this would have to sum to 9. But I can't use 1, 8, 2, 7. It'd be 3, 6, or 4, 5. So it would be 3, 6, or 5, 4. And if this was 9, 8, then these would be 17. These would have to sum to 8. I can't use 1, 7. I can't use 2, 6. So it would be 3, 4. And it would be 4, 3. I think that's correct. So 2 is down here. 2 is actually in one of those two. Which means that's not a 2. What about this? These need to sum to 14. There's lots of ways of doing 14. Have I forgotten anything on the palindromes? Not that I can see. So where's this pressure going to come from? Well, this can't be 6, because it's C6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This can only be 7 or 8, because it C's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. This is 7, 8. So this is high, and this means this is a triple. 1. This is not the 8. So this is 2, 3, and 4. And that's the 3 because it sees 2 and 4. That'll do it. So there's no 3 in those. That's a 2, 4 pair. Wait a minute. That's got to be busted. If this is 3, 2, that's 5. This would have to be 15, and I can't use 9, 6, and I can't use 7, 8. So this is not 2, this is 4, this is 2. Both of which are low, and I could have coloured that when I got them. So this is not 3. 4 is now down here, which puts 4 up here because of the lining up 4s. I can't put 4 there, and I can't put 4 in any of those. So 4 is in one of those two, which puts 4, lines up 4 can't go in there, and 4 can't go in there. So that is a 4. And now, if these are 13, these have to sum to 12. So it's 7, 5, or 8, 4. There's no 6 in there. Actually, this is the 5 because I just put 4 in. So it's 9 plus 9 is 18. This is 7. This is 8. This is 7. This is now 1, 6, and 9. There is no 9 there. There's no 2 there. 4 and 5. So 4 is low. 5 is green. Yeah, 5 is green. I'll keep doing that. These, well, I need to put a 3 in. And then this is a 6, which makes this a 1. And this is not a 1. So this is high. And this is low. This is so much easier than when I did this without any form of, when I was trying to do it with colouring. This is a triple. 2, 5, and 8. That's not 8. That's not 2. And that's open. Something's going to push down into these. This is not 8 or 9. This is not 6. So this is high. Something I am missing. So this is 7. So these are 13. So that's not a 2. That is a 5. That is an 8. That is absolutely something I was missing. So that is high. This is not 8 or 5. This is 2. I told you there was something I was missing. This is not 5. Oh, this is 5 because of the 6, 9 pair. This is the 5, and I can take 5 out of the 5 out of, what is going on? 5 out of there. That is 3, 6, 9, and that is the 3. So that is low. That is green, and this is a 6, 9 pair. 5 is down here now. I am losing track. 2, 6, 8, 9. Well, this can't be 6, so this is because of those. This is a triple, which is 2, 3. Wait a minute, don't do that. That was dumb because I selected all 3. This is, where does 3 go in this column? Can't go up there, can't go there, can't go in either of those two. That sees a 3 and that sees a 3. This is a 3. Okay, so this is 2 or 8. That's an easier way of doing that, and that is low. Now, I like it. I'm going to have to practice the letter tool. Will I do that while I'm on channel? Probably. You'll have to suffer through it all. This is a triple. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8. Well, let's see the 4. And an 8. That's a 1. So that's a 4, 8 pair. This is a 1, which makes it low. This now has all this. These are high, so they are 6, 7, and 9, and must contain a 7. Okay, so this is 3, 4. That's 7, and these have to be 10, which would have to be 1, 9. Okay. If this is 3, 8, that's 11. These would have to be 6, which would have to be 1, 5. Does that mean there has to be a 1 in there? So if this is 3, 4, this is 7, this is 10. And the only low digit available to make 10 is 1. So this would be 1, 9. Right. If this is 3, 8, this is 11. I have to make 6. The only way to make 6 is 1, 5, 2, 4. And I can't use 2, 4. So this would be 1, 5. So this is 1, 5, 9 and must contain a 1. Wait. How long has this 22 clue been resolved? Don't tell me in the comments. I don't need to know that. I'm embarrassed enough. This is 10, 13, so this needs to be a 9, which means these are 6s. This is a 9, which means these are 6s and these are 9s. And that's got to do something. There's no 9 up here, so this is the 9. This is 6, 7. This is 9. 6, 7. This, there's no 9 in either of these. So this is 1, 5. So if this is 1, 5, this is not 5. 1, 5. So these are 6. These have to sum to 11. This becomes an 8. This becomes a 4. This is high. This is low. This is 1, 5. So this is 6 or 7. There's no 8 in there. These triples were kind of useless. There's no 9 in either of those. I didn't really use them. This 4 makes this 1 and this 4. Don't forget your palindromes. That's a 4, that's a 1. So this is a 4. This is not a 4, and that becomes low. This is not a 3 anymore because I got that ages ago. That is all the lows. So I've got 5, 8, and 9 to put in there. That is not an 8. These are 9. So these have to sum to... I am struggling with my math. These are 9. So these have to sum to... Why am I failing at math? Those have to sum to 8. 1, 7 works. I can't use 2, 6. I can't use 3, 5. So this is 1, 7. And I know the order. That's the 1 and that's the 7. So that's, and that was because of that 7 that I know the order. That's 1 and 7. The 1 makes that 5 and 1. 5 is green. 1 is blue. This 5 is going to make this 8. So this is not 8. Make 8 yellow. 5, 6 pair is not yet resolved, but I can do math here. 7 and 1 is 8 plus 4 is 12. In order to get to 21, I need a 9, which is high. I can take 9 out of there. These are 2, 5, and 8, and that seems to hold true. There is a 5 and an 8 there. That is the 2, that is the 8, that is the 5. Typos happen. These is 8, particularly if you are... That's been an 8 for a while. That is high, that is low. This 5 looks back, making this 6 and 5. So this is high, this is, yeah, I can actually, if I remember, I can do this way. The 7 makes this 6 and 7. And these, I need to put a 2 in. So that's going to be the low digit. And the others are going to be high digits. This is going to be the 2. This is going to be the 6, and this is going to be the 9. And that completes the puzzle, which, again, I forgot to restart. Oh, well. I'm really happy I tried that again using the letter tool. And, yes, because... Yeah, I just really am. That was a very cool puzzle. And thank you, Randall, for letting me do the puzzles from the Some Dots pack. I am absolutely crediting the author. Randall made this. I'm absolutely crediting everyone who made the Some Dots pack, though I don't have those names to hand, so you'll have to go and download the pack to check for yourselves. You'll all do that, right? Yeah, so thank you for letting me promote the pack. Thank you for letting me do puzzles from the pack. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the puzzle. For those of you who are able to do it with just coloring, yay. And those of you who struggle with puzzles like this, maybe the letter tool and the way I did that is something useful to you. It is definitely something I'm going to practice with because I've always struggled with coloring. And if I start a puzzle and I find out it's going to be a coloring puzzle, I'll try and make a decision about whether I'm going to stop the video and then start again, knowing that I'm going to have to use the letter tool, or if I'm going to try and swap partway through, because normally by the time I get to the point where I realize I need to switch to using the letter tool, it's already a bit late and my eyes are already starting to hurt. So I'll figure that one out. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the puzzle. And as always, good luck with your solving.